Hey everybody, it's Moon Faye. I wanted to do another chit chat while I paint my nails. Um I already put on the like base the base coat or whatever you want to call it. I normally do several like coats um before I'm done with different colors. And I don't color in the lines. I don't really care if it gets outside of and on my skin. I mean, all I have to do is like take a shower, do some dishes, and then that fixes itself. So this is like a burgundy. I have not done dark nails in a while, so I'm excited. It looks nice, something different. And this is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Go Garnet. Um, and it's getting to the point with this that the polish is getting sticky, so I'm gonna need to replace this at some point. Um, I'm going to put this like iridescent shimmery color on top, and I think the brand is called Defy, and the color is No Rain Just Flowers. I like that, that's cute. And then on top of that, my favorite glitter that with the sequins that I use most of the time for on top of every time I paint my nails, and most of the time whenever I do my toenails too. Um, and this is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Ice Queen. My favorite. I love it. I've been using this for a really long time, like at least 10 years. Um, I already did my toes, but I'm not going to show my feet. I'm just not going to show my feet on YouTube. But I wanted to do green. I've been doing a lot of grounding and earthing, and I was inspired to do, and green is also one of my favorite colors, so I paint my nails and toenails green regularly anyway. But this is Sally Hansen, another hard as nails, in limestone. I did this first as the base coat, just one coat, and then on top of it, I put the pure ice. It doesn't have a name. Oh, it says Lucky Charming. I guess like for like St. Patrick's Day or something, but it's like it's not I don't know if it's really showing up, but it's really nice like glitter shimmer. And it takes this up a notch, and I really like it a lot. So yeah, I think my nails are dry. I think they're totally dry. So now I'm gonna put this on. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little while since I did a um chit chat uh paint my nails and chit chat video. Um and I don't know if anyone has seen my videos on processing. Ooh, like look at that. Like that is putting that shimmer on top of the burgundy is just so pretty. Anyway, I've been doing processing. I've been doing a lot of grounding. Go, going outside, just sitting on the ground, or simply just putting my feet on the ground. When I first started, I was not totally comfortable like walking in the grass, and I'm still not comfortable walking like long distances in the grass. Um, barefoot. And it's crazy because I am a nature lover and I have been like since I was a little kid. But being a city dweller, I just had never really gone barefoot. So I had to like get used to it and work myself up to being like more comfortable with it and stuff. But it's been helpful to me because I know everybody says I've gone through a lot, I've gone through this, I've gone through that. And I'm not here to say, the stuff that I've gone through has been worse than anybody else's stuff. But I was in a very abusive relationship for like 14, 15 years. And I'm finally out of it. I got divorced um at the end of last month. So like going through that for that as long as I did, there's a lot of things to process. And so, oh, and as I don't know if you can tell a difference from when I showed you guys earlier, but there's like this really pretty iridescent sheen to the nails. And I'm sorry about like that, like, how the lighting is weird. I don't know. My computer keeps doing that and I don't know what to do to fix it. So I have no idea, but I'm just gonna keep recording. Anyway, yeah, I was in a very abusive relationship, well, marriage for a really long time, decade, almost a decade and a half. Because I knew him for like about a year before we got together, and then um yeah, it was a lot, and I'm glad it's over. I'm very, very glad it's over. But that being said, um there is a lot of processing that has to happen and a lot of reprogramming of my mind, because you know when you're told all sorts of things about yourself that's not true, and it's like really mean things over and over again, um take some time to like be like, okay, well, that's not true, and just process a lot of the traumatic things that went down. So I embarked on my processing journey early this week, and I have a playlist, um and a big part of my processing journey is grounding and earthing and journaling. Um, I want to put all of this stuff behind me and really move forward and heal and stuff. And I think the only way, because I've already accepted everything that has happened, and you know, I I know that there have been like some terrible wrongs perpetrated against me, but oh, and that there is like some nail polish. When I painted, oh, and there too. So that's nail polish if you're wondering. Anyway, I've already like accepted everything that has happened. And it took me a while to come to a place of acceptance, but I got there. And now I did that, and now I am processing it. Instead of like pushing all of those awful emotions and like, oh no, I messed up my nail. Dang it. It'll be okay. I'll fix it. It can be fixed. Anyway, sorry. I pressed up against my nail and kind of messed it up. but that's okay. That's life. I can fix it. Anyway, I was saying that I have accepted it, and like all the stuff that has happened. And it's been, I mean, when you've been in a situation like that for as long as I was, there's a lot of stuff that happens. And so now I'm just trying to process it all. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know that eventually I will. And then after I process everything, I can really I'm not sure I don't know what the next step is after. I guess like the once you've processed it all, you've healed, maybe, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. But that's where I'm at. I don't want to carry around, all of those emotions and that sad stuff and be in like that sad state of mind. I want to put it behind me like the 8 of Cups. Just turn away from it. If you're familiar with the tarot, then you know that the 8 of Cups card has to do with like moving on, moving forward, not looking back at the past, just moving on and moving forward. So that's where I'm at, and that's what the processing journey is about. I've done a lot. I have done earthing and grounding almost every day. Today I didn't have the chance to get outside. I was very busy today, but the other days I got out, and um yes, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I did the journaling. I just have been doing this, going with my intuition, just doing things as they feel like right for me to do. And yeah, so I'm releasing the anger, and I really honestly just want to put it behind me and, you know, transition to the next phase, which is going to be a really good phase, and a phase filled with love, a phase filled with peace, healing, abundance, happiness, joy, a good high vibration, not a negative and low vibration. So, yeah, yeah. Um, Also, I got a new deck. I don't know if anyone saw that video, or well, it was a short. I don't know if anyone saw it, but I got a no, I think this is my third Lenormand. My first Lenormand, I really can't read with it because I'm still a beginner in Lenormand, and the cards aren't labeled for me, so I'm not exactly I'm it's not like with tarot. I've been reading tarot for a long time, so I don't have to have the cards labeled for me, and I so that deck I think is for like the one that I have. Well, the first one I had is not for I wouldn't say it's beginner friendly. Um so after I realized that, I got the old style Lenormand, was in reading with that. Now, a couple days ago, I got the Pixies Astounding Lenormand, and I really like that. I like that it is artwork similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith and um, Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork. I like it because it's got like that familiarity feeling for me. So it's like, okay, and I can recognize um parts from the tarot that are in the card, but I'm also aware that Lenormand is very much different, a different way of reading, a different form of divination than tarot. And I my first love, of course, is tarot. I love tarot. Followed by Oracle and Lenormand. But I mean, it just seems like such a natural system to add in addition to my tarot and my oracle readings that I do. I'm very excited about it. I love the old style Lenormand, and I'm really liking Pixie's Astounding Lenormand. I would say that it's a good deck for beginners because I'm definitely a beginner um in Lenormand. So, but it's super beginner friendly, and if you already have the tarot background, then I think you'll like it, especially if you appreciate Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork. So, I'm very excited about my Lenormand journey. I really enjoy reading Lenormand, so it's nice. And then this year I've been really doing a lot of I'm reading with the Pips. It's just like my reading knowledge and my reading journey and style and everything has just been deepening. I also have been looking into cartomancy, particularly with reading with playing cards. And I'm excited to learn that too. I'm more focused on, of course, tarot, oracle, and Lenormand, but I'm thinking maybe next year I'm going to maybe get a playing card deck and a playing card book that explains it more. Like I've watched videos here on YouTube, which has been nice, but it's nice to have like, the book just to hold in your hands and read. So that's another thing that I am um looking into, another form of of cartomancy divination I'm looking into. So that's been like fun to be exploring. I think my nails are up just about ready for the um my glitter top coat. I'm gonna give him like a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna put this on. But yeah, there's that, and then we have Mabon coming up on the 21st. I am excited. I'm actually going to be um hosting a dinner over at my mom's, and I'm excited for that. She's totally down. She's totally down for it. So it's nice. It's really nice. We're planning on doing uh like two whole chickens because it's me, my kids, my mom, my sister, and my niece. So it's like seven of us. Yeah. So, want to make sure there's enough for everyone. I mainly eat vegetarian. Um, but I mean, I eat a little bit of chicken here and there. So I might have some of the whole chicken. But this is the menu so far. Um, the two whole chickens, stuffing, salad, rice, corn, um, pie. I'm not sure what kind. I might do sweet potato, I might do pumpkin, or both. I'm thinking both. Um, bread or homemade bread or homemade yeast rolls. That I'm gonna do myself. I really like to bake, and people seem to like my baked goods. So that there's that. My mom is gonna make a sweet. I'm not sure what dessert I think she might do um oatmeal cookies, or I'm not sure. either that or something else she said. I can't remember. Oh, and then squash. I'm gonna do acorn squash. So, and I think oh, and I want to do like something with mushrooms. Um, so it's kind of like a Thanksgiving type thing. People who are like witches or pagans, and follow the wheel of the year, they say that Mabon is like the witch's Thanksgiving. I'm not a witch and I'm not a Wiccan. I'm a pagan, but um being that Mabon is the first harvest festival on the wheel, I'm excited to do this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Trying to think what else. I feel like there's some other stuff that's happening that I need to tell y'all. Oh, something else from Mabon. I'm going on the 20th, so the day before, I plan to take down all my spring and summer decorations, which is kind of bittersweet because I really love spring and summer. But you know, the wheel turns and spring and summer can't last forever, and it gives you something to look forward to. Um, it gives you something to look forward to um, during the colder and darker months of the year, like and the times on the wheel, like Samhain and Yule and Imbolc. I yeah. My favorite time of the year is definitely Ostara on through Mabon. That's my time. That's the time I love. So, but you know, it's a cycle. The Earth Mother needs her rest, you know. Can't be green all the time. So, all right, I think I can put the top coat on now. Oh, but before that I do that, something else I want to talk about. I don't know if you guys know. I'm sure I don't know if I talked about it before on here. I maybe I have. But I'm an artist. I make jewelry, I tie-dye, and makeup is a form of creative expression and art that I partake in. Um, and I also crochet. Um, and I made these bracelets here. Like most of the time, if you ever see my bracelets, I've made them. This one here with the abalone shell, I didn't make, but this one and this one I made, and then these I made. And I made this necklace too. I didn't make, well, I put this on this cord, but of course I didn't make the tiger's eye. But anyway, um, I was when I put this bracelet on today, I have like a couple other ones, and I have a bunch of teeny tiny beads like this. I really want to get back into making these, but they take so much time to do because as you can see, these beads are like so teeny tiny, so teeny tiny, but they're worth it though. They're so pretty, and to have a whole bunch of them would be beautiful. So I'm thinking maybe that's going to be something that I'm going to be dibbling and dabbling in. But I'm excited to decorate for Mabon. I always put up my fall decorations before I put up my Halloween ones. And then um the closer we get to Samhain, then like by the time like the first week of October comes, I normally have put out my my Halloween decorations, and I go pretty overboard with it. Um, but I just love it. I love the spooky decor. It's just really pretty and cute and whimsical for me, and I really like it. So I'm looking forward to doing that too. And my dog, she turns 10 on Halloween. Can't believe I've had her for that long. She turns 10. Crazy. She's getting old. She's a senior citizen. She's about to be 70 in dog years. So there's that as well. Um since my one of my neighbors moved out, I'm so glad because they had like I think it was like how many pit bulls did they have? I think they had at least like 6 or 7 of them. And I am so glad they're gone because every single time I go out there, I loved I've always loved being outside ever since I was a little kid. Every time I'd go outside just to sit there, if they notice me, bark, 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 and standing up on the fence like they're gonna hop. And I know there's gonna be people who say, well, not all pit bulls are vicious and la 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 la, tra la la la, but a lot of them are, and they scare me, and I'm not comfortable. And I am so glad that those neighbors moved because now I can go in the backyard and I can just relax, mellow out, and chill and not be freaked out thinking like I had stopped ground with my grounding practice that I had started a few years back because of those neighbors. And they would leave their dogs out there and just let them bark, 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 bark. They didn't really care. Um and I mean, they'd go out there, they'd feed them. I don't think they left them outside like overnight. I don't remember hearing them bark at night, so I think they let them in at nighttime. I mean, that's the humane thing to do. I wouldn't ever let my Margaret be outside. I don't ever let her be. That's my dog's name. Her name is Margaret. I don't let her be outside like um for super long periods of time unless I'm sitting out there with her. I like to keep my eye on her, make sure she's safe, make sure she's okay, make sure like nothing's bothering her and she's good and she's cool and everything. They just were not they weren't very responsible uh owners, I guess. And I'm just glad they're gone. I hope their dogs are safe and everything and I can finally be comfortable in my backyard. I have a favorite tree that's at the very back of my yard, and I hadn't really been able to go and just be around my tree and like hang out with my tree for a while. So it's gonna be nice to just go and just sit up under my tree again and just relax there and mellow out with my tree. And there's also I don't know if anyone is following or well, not following because I haven't posted about it for a while, but there was like this like a wild violet that um sprouted in my yard at like right before spring, and I've been tending it and mowing around it and deadheading it and everything, and it's gotten nice and big and it's just a beautiful plant. I want to show you guys what's going on with her. And these like it's like a ground cover or something, but it has like it's got like these little teeny tiny white flowers, and hopefully somebody can like show me, or not show me, but tell me what kind of like ground cover it is. It's wild and natural. I didn't plant it or anything, but it's going around the yard, and there's another one like right underneath the trampoline. And it's got like this really beautiful orange flower. So I have a few things to show you guys from my backyard, and also like the tree that when I did my Whispers of Ostara videos, that tree has gotten so big. So I want to show you guys that too. There's a lot I want to show you guys. So yeah, I'm excited to share, what's happening here in my teeny tiny little corner of the world. Um, but yeah, my nails are done. Um, they look a lot different now than they did when I first um came up here. I don't know. I mean, now the light is going crazy on this laptop. I apologize. But I started with this deep burgundy Go Garnet. It's called in the color Go Garnet. It's Sally Hansen Insta Dry in Go Garnet. And then Defy No Rain Just Flowers, this nice like iridescent. I put that on next. After that, my favorite, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm starting to run low. I need to get another bottle of this. My favorite glitter sequin blend, Ice Queen, Sally Hansen, Hard as Nails. So, and then earlier in the video, I mentioned the colors I use for my toes. I rarely will I don't think I ever really do just one color for my nails when I'm doing my nails. I do like two or three. Because gotta build it, just to have like a unique shade. Just gotta build it. So I hope y'all are all doing wonderful. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out with me. Um, I'll take y'all with me on my processing journey. I would like to do some Mabon videos, show you guys the Mabon meal, the Mabon dinner, the Mabon feast. Um, and yeah, I appreciate everyone who watches every video I do, and I know a lot of people say that, but I really do appreciate it. Excuse me. Like I'm not monetized and I don't use like any of the hashtags or anything. I don't like promote my videos. So if you find me, you really just find me for a reason. Um and so like I appreciate everybody who stumbles upon my videos and like get something from them. Everyone who comments, everyone who likes. I really it means a lot to me and I appreciate it. So um yeah. So since my nails are done and I've talked for like 30 minutes, I'm gonna go. I hope y'all are all having a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing day, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you're at in this big wide world. Thanks for watching and blessed be. Bye.